Hi, Pisces, and welcome to your angel card guidance for the month of July. Okay, you've got a really important message here, and one I think that the moment you hear it is true, and yet you know that it's time. So, your first card out is to raise your vibration. And what I've really got, and this has been repeated to me now, that even as I speak, you have not been in your best energy in quite some time. There's been like a dip for a couple of months. Not that you've been in bad form or anything, but you have like plateaued. It's like I have a friend and she calls it like it's like there's no highs, no lows. It's just monotone. Now, in a life support machine, that is like a flat line. That's not good. You want it to move. You want life to move because then you know you're alive and you're vibrating and you're full of energy. And right now, that's not what's happening for you. But this has been happening for some time. And so you're now being called on, okay, we've given you your time. You've had your rest. It's time to raise the energy, raising your vibration, raising your thinking, raising your attitude, raising your mood, raising your physical energy, your mental energy, your emotional energy, raising your mindset. All of that has to rise up. And this is very apparent for you right now. So as you look at this card, you can see he's standing here in a red, kind of ready orange. So this is telling me root chakra, sacral chakra. So your foundation is going to be integrally important this month. And again, as has happened for so many other star signs this month, the work we're doing inside in the community is spot on for you to get your root chakra right and to help you raise back into your energy. But as you work and up into your solar plexus, so as you do the root work and you do the sacral work, you open up the solar plexus to the light, and then the vibration comes up and out to the top. So the solar plexus then is the shining the light on where you're going, what you're doing, giving you clarity, giving you direction, but also giving you the energy, the fire in your belly, as they say, to go after what you see and to see the first step. Even the little dots coming up here is like, one step at a time. That's all you need to have right now is one step at a time. And so this card is guiding you. Communication and expression is integrally important for you. You tend to not say something for a long time and then so they're saying that we're not going to have that anymore. It's going to be like we're going to find release, we're going to do the work, we're going to stop that start, stop, and outburst. It's going to be much more in alignment. You're also going to express yourself about what you want for you going forward. It's not about, putting up and, what's the old expression, shut up and put up. It's not about that. It's about actually saying, no, this is what I want now. I've done X, Y, and Z for long enough. It's my time now. So it's about, but this is for you to say to yourself, first of all, before you start to go out into the world and say that wherever necessary. So there's a lot of self-work to be done this month to raise your vibration, to bring yourself back into your vibrancy, your beauty, and your energy. You have so much to offer the world, and the world is not seeing it. And that's the key message here is to do this work. But when you do this work, open up, look at the color, look at the array of color here. This work is going to open you up into much higher stuff. So this is really integrally important for you. And the key word that keeps saying is you're ready now. You're ready now. This month is about getting ready and rising your energy. The other part of your lesson then is, again, we're back to communication here around the throat chakra, but we're here with the communication is both speaking and listening. So tuning in, asking the questions, and then listening to the inner guidance. Listen to your angels, listen to your higher self, trusting what you're hearing. So this tells me that making time to sit in quiet connection through meditation or just tuning in and sitting and listening to the inner voice, to the inner desires, but to the also to the guidance and the connection that's coming in is going to be an integral part of this month for you as well. So making time for yourself this month to allow yourself on a daily, consistent basis to sit and tune in for guidance, direction, connection, communication is going to be essential. And for that, you need to open up your throat chakra. You need to express yourself fully. And that communication is both, as I said, both speaking and listening. So as you ask and then you sit and allow the guidance to come into you. And you listen with your body, with your inner ear, with your heart, with your intuition, your soul. It's that complete listening. It's rather emphasize the listening. And that guidance is coming into you, but you're not always paying attention to it. You're not always trusting it. You're not always sitting long enough to hear it all. So, a key element of raising our vibration is to make time to work on ourselves, make time to sit. And yes, we all have busy lives. Absolutely. There's no exception to that rule. I don't know anyone who hasn't got a busy life. But you are the priority in your life. And if you want your life to improve and if you want yourself to improve, then prioritizing your time for yourself in that schedule is going to be essential. If that means getting up earlier in the morning or making time in the evening time, or scheduling your days off or whatever you have to do around family and friends and work and everything else, make the time. I'm looking at people around the world who have far busier lives than me, who will not sacrifice that fitness time, that mindset time, that meditation time, that yoga time for anybody. That I can't think of her name, the one that wears the dark glasses. She's the chief editor for Vogue America. She has her yoga teacher, personal yoga trainer, come into her every day, 7 days of the week. Doesn't matter. She travels with her. Fashion shows work around her schedule because she will not compromise that time because that time has got her to be the best editor of Vogue has ever had. And the reason is because she makes sure she prioritizes her own time so that she has the energy to give to everything else. And that I think is something that you're going to learn this month is prioritizing your time to do the inner work, to listen to the guidance, and that you will then see that the more you do that, the more actual mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual energy you have for everything else in your life. And you won't feel that sense of being drained so much, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay, so you have to do this in order to get what you want. And to raise your vibration, you have to make time to tune in and connect to get the guidance that raises your belief, raises your thinking, raises your attitude, raises your vibration, which gives you more time, which makes you listen deeper and get more energy, and the loop continues. And then life outside of you improves when you improve on the inside. Okay, really powerful message for you, Pisces, here. I really hope you take it on board because it's going to be so important for what's coming next for you. Okay, until next time, take care. Bye for now.